Go.
Welcome, everybody, to episode 13 of the Lifted, Lowered, and Confused podcast. It's just the three amigos today here with Trent and Dean. So today...
Whoa. That's not our introduction. You give us a proper introduction.
I hate you.
That's better.
Every day of my life.
It's more better.
It's better.
Where's our proper introduction?
You don't need
you
it.
said your
It's in
name.
the
What do
video.
you want to say?
We usually get like the whole like.
I haven't done one of those since we made the intro video.
And I haven't felt
can,
right.
People
since
can
then.
read
Yeah.
that your name is Dean, aka Sasquatch.
AKA basic bitch.
You know what? I immediately regretted that decision. Let's
good.
talk about today's episode.
Let's do it. Let's do it. What are we talking about, Dean? We're talking about paint.
Paint styles, paint or prison, possibly. All
No,
kinds
no.
of things. Plating. Talking about, undies on the Lowriders. Talking about engraving. Talking
Okay.
about all kinds.
So
all the finishing touches. How about that?
So let's start with the top. Let's start with the paint. What's too much? What's not enough? What's the right amount, right? Do we want... Let's base it off of your average cruiser, right? Let's start
Well,
there.
There's so many different variables. The
Mhm.
mini trucks versus lowriders.
Right.
Both have very elaborate paint schemes.
That's true.
Both are very different. Very different.
Some of them calling cards, like especially like the '90s mini trucks. Like
Yeah.
That's
paint was
making a comeback.
Back when they had
Ooh.
the drip. The drip was on everything.
Yeah,
The drip.
or
Thankfully, the drip's not
the
coming back.
broken block look.
The flames were on
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good on that.
Yeah. Now it's real like abstract, lots of colors. I like it though. It is. It's cool.
The tribal, I like the tribal with the
Retro.
multicolors.
I think the word is retro for that.
They're gorgeous. Some of them.
Yeah.
So which avenue we going down first? Love those?
Well, I think it's honestly, I think it's one and the same, right? Because
It really is.
the patterns on a lowrider is a lot like your patterns on your mini trucks. They're just in a different form. So my question would be, would you pattern and do any kind of retro or pattern out, murals or anything on just a cruiser that you're going to drive around?
I don't know.
I think I think it's like situational dependent. It all depends. When you say would you, or are you asking, would you, is that your preference, or like where's the line?
Here's the thing, though. I'm gonna cruise everything I own. So
Right.
whether it be a show car or not,
That's true.
it's gonna be a cruiser.
Preference
So,
wise, if I can afford it, like I would love to do, some lines, some lace patterns, the whole nine, and on a cruiser. The Cadillac is going to be a cruiser, like, short of anything a few hours away, it'll get, it'll drive there. But if it's like, more than a few hours away, I'll trailer just to save the life of it and stuff like that. But I mean, local, anything up to an hour or two, it's like, for the most part, I'll drive the hell out of it. I don't really care if the paint job is $2,000 or, $20,000. If I had that kind of money to get what I want, I'm still going to drive.
if you're getting patterns, you're gonna be well above $2,000. Baby.
Well, I'm saying, like, from 2 to 20, it don't matter what the price is.
Could be up
I'm building
around
that
15,
car.
16.
Realistic. Well,
Could be.
I mean, just the place I work at is just to get in the doors, $20K.
Yeah.
The
For a paint job?
$20K.
Just paint. Body work's already done. You bring it in.
No. That's addressing the body,
Okay.
and stuff like that. Now, body damage is different. Something collapsed and they need to, but like,
Right. It's starting at 20K.
Strip the rip, take it down to metal, level it out, body fill, primer, sealer, all that stuff, and paint final. That's usually, to get in the door is like $20K. That's at a speed shop that I work at.
I'm good.
Exactly. Paint is extremely expensive. So let's say I had the kind of money, I had like $20,000, $25,000, $30,000 to get a paint job. For what I'm building, I'm going to drive it. You know what I mean? So in my situation, unfortunately, I don't have, those kind of finances, those funds to get such.
Well, situation aside,
yeah.
if you could say
If
it
I
was
could.
no object, would you? How far would you go?
I would do absolutely. I would do all types of. I want patterns, lace, maybe I'm not. I appreciate like the super retro, like 6, 7 different colors and stuff like that. I'm not necessarily into that for myself, even though I love it. Maybe one day, but I could see 2 or 3 colors
Yeah.
flip flopping on some lines and stuff like that. Maybe some lace on. If I had a roof that didn't have a vinyl top, maybe do some lace and pattern and stuff like that up there. And I would drive the hell out of it. This is for a cruise. We're speaking on cruisers right now. I would absolutely spend that kind of money if I had those funds.
So would I. I love patterns. I
would. Yeah, I would make it.
I'd
That
pattern
that lowrider murals. Same thing. I love them. I think they're gorgeous. I don't think I have anything that. Bless you.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't think I have anything that I would want a mural of. Unless
Right.
God forbid, my mother and father, say one day they pass on, and maybe then at that point, I'm sorry. Are you dying?
A little bit,
We're
yeah.
gonna hit him with a Sancho real quick.
Ugh,
You good?
Well, just
think so.
if you do, just die quietly.
can't. It's not
But
gonna happen.
say my parents passed on, maybe then at that point I would do on the hood or the deck lid, a mural of them. But are you ready to go again? God damn.
My nose is fighting the system tonight.
Whew.
I'm the same way.
But
Like
yeah,
I love.
I appreciate them. I see some murals out there that are just knock your shorts off. They're gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm not a mural guy, right? I like them. I'll
Right.
photograph them. They look great on cars. I would just never do one.
That could be the last one. Probably not.
Could be.
Could be.
Wrap it up. We're done.
Maybe Trent, what would you do, buddy? Would you pattern out some stuff?
Can
I'm
you
a
finish?
sneeze.
Are you going to be able to answer this?
No, I'm gonna sneeze.
I'm gonna just. That's it. I'm gonna roll up the cords and just. That's it, we're done.
We need to take bets in the comment section here.
What is that?
At
Is that
at
5?
what time is he going to sneeze?
4. All right.
I'm usually good for like 10. So
So
Sit back, baby.
I'm usually good for about 10.
I was actually thinking about this earlier today because you're building your 64
Yep.
and you're going to do it a blue.
Right. So the 64 is going to be real simple though. It's just going to be blue with a white top, no patterns, just pearls. It's real simple.
Pretty much opposite of what I got now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. If you're doing a blue Impala, I may not go the blue route. I may go a different route. And if I go that other route, I am going to pattern the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about the hood or the trunk lid, but definitely the roof.
Yeah. See, well,
I love. Oh, go ahead.
the reason that I wasn't planning on patterning my roof is because I got that idea to do that pearl white with that blue interstellar pearl. So when it rolls, that white turns blue. It's just a real cool look, I think. It's something that you don't usually see on the lowriders, and
No, I get. Yeah.
you don't want to be a little bit different.
Well, you're getting patterns on the Capricia.
Yeah.
Out.
Top's patterned out already, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
So we did like like how they do have the Landau styles, where it's just from the big quarter glass
Yep.
down. So we did like that section, so it looks like just a cool patterned out Landau top.
Okay.
And it's probably got 4 colors in it, and it all goes together. It all blends real good.
It's right in tune with where
Yeah.
But I like. It's weird. Like
I'll put a picture of it.
Yeah, do that. I genuinely appreciate the super wild paint jobs.
Yeah.
12 different colors, weeks of tape out,
Yeah.
and spray and shadowing. Like, it's insane. And again, money no object. Maybe one day I would do that, but it's just I don't know necessarily if that's really on my radar right now. Like, I could see 3-4
Yeah.
colors, nicely done, but then I even like monotone cars. Just a very nice,
Right.
like that 65 that came into my work, 65 Impala. It was Mercedes Pearl. Thing was gorgeous. One color, that's it, and it was gorgeous. And I appreciated that. But,
See, I got right now. I got the 2-tone 64 Impala.
Yep.
Put a picture of it right up here.
Mhm.
No trim on it, which I liked initially. I want to bring my trim back. So
Oh yeah, for the SS.
yeah, I'll bring the trim back
I
for
like
it for
the trim.
sure. But I'm still in the air. Like, I really like the light blue that I showed you all. The blue on that bike I showed you.
Yeah.
It's just sexy.
I promise you this: when we
Yeah.
start working on
It's
it,
a total
that's
different
when we'll
blue
know.
than what I'm going for, man.
Oh,
It's a
nice.
total different look.
It's nice. But then
When you
I
start
was thinking about
working
it.
on
I'd have to
you'll know.
change the interior, fucking carpet,
Right.
the headliner,
Right.
because everything in the interior is black and silver.
Yeah.
So I was thinking of like a real light silver with black and silver and
Yeah.
maybe a white
Well, we got to
pattern top.
We got to find out. Sorry, sidetrack. I got to find out what date that was it the spring rod run thing is.
25th and 26th
of this month.
Mm-hmm.
Damn,
already got it off. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we got to go pick up my Impala parts.
I was actually.
I literally forgot until you said that.
That's right. Wow,
my interior pieces are over.
That. Yeah. Oh shit.
Dude, I got
like
you, boo.
this. They'd be like,
wait, where to go?
Yeah. I guess we're gonna keep them.
I'll be there. I've been looking forward to it. So.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and unfortunately, again, you know, not unfortunately, but so in my situation, like my Cadillac is blue. I want to get it repainted.
Hell, you got another blue car. Yeah, fuck it. I got to do something.
But they're total. Like his is dark blue. Mine's gonna be kind of a lighter blue, but not like sky blue, like what you was talking.
I think actually mine is considered fire mist black, and that's literally on the thing, and it's
I don't know how accurate that is. But
no, how the hell is it fire mist black and the bitch is blue?
I've already had a few people say that's a beautiful black Cadillac. Like at night.
Well, because it looks black at night.
Well, it's because everything looks black. What? Close your eyes.
Navy blue.
This motherfucker.
Everything's black. The fuck?
Darkness.
Close your eyes. Watch this.
Everything's black.
Anywho, I'm getting it painted the same color because I do love that color. It is a beautiful, gorgeous blue. But also, it's for me and my, you know, for what I'm building, it's a little more cost effective. I don't have to have it jammed at that point. Everything's already, you know, it's all jammed out itself, and the paint on all the jams and everything is gorgeous. So just the exterior portions that reach the sunlight and everything will be redone. Ideally, if I had, you know, the cash that I would want to, you know, devote to that and, you know, finish it within 15 years, you know, or within a couple years instead of what it would take to afford that kind of a paint job. I don't know. I've always wanted a car with like some wild stuff. Like I've always wanted like pink in there. Because I don't know, like some lowriders with pink and purple and just those real like. I
swear to God, you come rolling in a pink Cadillac,
bro. Do you like pink or do you hate pink?
I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Oh,
you ever seen Miami?
I don't mind it.
You talking like Pepto Bismol pink?
I don't mind it as an accent with the right color.
I'm saying like lines.
Color? Like a nice blue, or a nice teal.
I'm saying like
cotton candy.
Listen, not the whole car, pink, but like lines and flip flops and stuff like that. Like pink in it, purples in it. You know, tangerines, like, you know, stuff that's like that. But that's that real low rider.
The Caprice roof has a little bit of purple in it.
So
well, purple. It's a dark purple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and to be clear, if I found a good deal on a car that I love the car and it was like a nice pink, I'd roll that shit all goddamn day. Have you ever seen Miami pink? Oh, y'all need to look up Miami pink. That shit.
It's hot pink.
What?
Is that hot pink? I can see
it dances. It dances in the sunlight. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. So like my town car.
How about a '59 Cadillac, like a Marilyn Monroe edition? '59 Cadillac, first year of the fins. OEM.
That's too light.
I'm good.
That's too light.
I'm good.
Oh God.
Like my town car, it's green, but I'm gonna keep it green, but I'm gonna change up the green.
Okay.
It needs to be lightened up, like brighter, like a money green.
Yeah. So there's this one green that I found. Who makes it? It's surprisingly it's not a tropical glitz color. I love their products. It's a paint huffer product. It's called Envy Green. Sprayed over black.
Okay.
It's rich. It's deep and it's metallic. So I'm probably gonna go that route, and then I'm gonna redo my khaki canvas top.
Okay.
And then I'm up in the air with patterns. If I did, it'd probably be just on the deck lid and the hood. And it'd be something probably in that tan khaki color spectrum to keep it all. Then it'll match the interior as well.
Yeah. Are y'all, not to jump all over the place, are y'all doing skirts on your 64s?
Yes.
Have you thought about, and I've seen this, it's not too common.
Nope.
What?
Pattern up the skirts or put a mural on the skirt?
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Nope.
No, that's not your thing?
It doesn't flow for me.
No.
Okay. All right.
It does not flow for me. It's just kind of car's awesome, and then you got something floating off in space down here.
Yeah. If the whole side of the car has patterns and skirts
if you
tie
can
into
flow
that,
through it,
what about
that's
this? What
one
about this?
thing.
What about this? Pleated.
You already know.
What do you mean plated? Plate the skirt itself?
Yeah.
I have
Like gold plated?
Gold or chrome. I've seen
Like
a gold or chrome.
just the trim on it?
No, just
The whole skirt.
The whole ass skirt.
No,
No,
I've seen them
doesn't
gold. I've seen them
flow.
chrome.
Yeah,
That's
it
silly.
doesn't flow.
that's silly. You might as well paint it a different color. That's just silly.
Thank you. At least we agree about that one.
Yeah, I like it.
Well, I guess not everybody has taste. Oh, good. Congratulations, sisters.
You just said you want to put a gold ass skirt. It's just floating in the middle of nowhere. It doesn't.
I'm saying I've seen them, and some of them look really nice.
Where? Show me these nice ones.
We don't have Justin here today. We have no one to look stuff up. No Justin. Can't look anything up.
Yeah, I just.
Or I'd prove you wrong.
I actually think I have the chrome front of the skirt where it and then because I got the chrome around the gasket, I got all my stuff. It's gonna be nice when I get it done. One day.
And that's what I'm thinking about too with the Cadillac. Instead of doing like the vinyl, I'm going to go do a Sunbright. I think it's called like a Sunbright, the canvas top. But instead of doing like what everybody normally do, they try to match the color of the car, and it looks great. But I've seen some of them where they have like completely opposite colors. Like I was thinking with my dark blue to do almost like a tan or a caramel. Like
That's probably good.
dark-
Like the
a
color,
dark-
like the color I got on my.
like that, or a little bit darker, like a dark caramel, and
Do
then
that
I
light
take
blue,
that.
baby.
What?
Do the light blue to match the Air Force Ones.
There you go.
Then I have whatever it
Tone
is.
on.
But I don't know. I've always kind of wanted like that brown or that camel tone or that
That
caramel.
look good. That would look
tone.
good with
It's
the blue.
otherwise you about to say camel toe.
Camel tone. Very close. Very close. You got a button for that?
You got to name the car Camel Toe.
No.
Moose
but I
knuckle.
want to. Yeah. He coming up in his 9.3 moose knuck. Like no. But I want to take that into the interior too. Like if I have caramel, like top, the Sunbright top, go right into the get pull out my swatches. I do upholstery as well, so pull out my swatches and match that, and then bring that to like the inserts on the seats. Keep the blue,
Yeah.
update it. Obviously, probably all new upholstery, but keep the same blue, and then do like some inserts on the inside for that'll match the top. I don't want to do. I love blue, but I don't want to just do a sea of blue.
Yeah.
Blue top, blue paint, blue interior. Like it's too. I want to break it up. That's the
Right.
lowrider thing to do, in my opinion, too. It's break it up, make that shit stand
Gatekeeper, what say you? Is that the low rider
out.
thing to
Gatekeeper, what say you?
It is the low rider
Well,
thing to do.
we
You got
say-
to.
do?
No,
He's
you
like,
got to break it up a little. So it depends though, because if you have something that's extravagantly patterned, a lot of times they'll bring those patterns on the inside. They'll pattern out, the top of the dash, the package tray,
Oh yeah,
the backs of the seats. Like it's all
that's tough
it
to
all
match
ties
with the
to the
interior because you
outside.
can't put 15 colors, or you don't normally put 15 colors on a
Right.
upholstery.
Right.
So you have to find that one neutral that
But
kind of looks
It all
beautiful
kind
but
of
matches all that.
but it all kind of flows. It doesn't necessarily break it up completely. It's
Right.
still very tone on tone. You know what I mean?
Speaking of dashes, did you ever find a metal one for yours, or what are you doing with that?
Man, I haven't even messed with it. I was waiting for the shop to go up so we can try pulling the dash pad off of it and see what happens. Because Ryan was showing me that where the trim goes down into it, the pad kind of comes back and the trim goes further down. So it might work. Just pull the dash pad off it, sand it down, get some fresh metal and bodywork and paint it.
I know a metal guy.
Right. So
We'll make the dash if we have to.
yeah, 'cause that's what I want to do. I want to paint the dash. I want a metal dash. I don't like that pad on there.
No, that padlock is rough too.
Yeah.
If it was brand new, that's cool. That's clean. That's tidy. That's original. But when it's clapped,
I don't know.
No,
We're gonna take
switch
it
it
off.
I will say that, like, you get patterns or something, like,
I love that
With-
when that
with the
matches
metal
into the
dash,
Ooh,
and it flows into the dash. That shit's clean.
that
looks
deck
good.
lid too.
Looks good.
Like,
You guys know, seen Mikey the pinstriper's work, right?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all seen that blue glass house that he's been striping on and off
Yep.
for a while?
What's his
Wait,
last
which-
name?
which-
Aries or
See, I don't.
Ayers, Mikey
Something
Ayers,
like
I
that,
believe.
yeah.
Yeah,
shout out.
See, I
man.
Listen, I have follow Miguel Quillis.
Yeah, him
Yeah.
too.
So Mikey was doing this glass house, and I saw a picture he posted from the back, the deck lid, and I think the back glass was out of it, but the deck lid and the patterns just flowed right into the package tray up to the back seats, and it was oh man, so
That's
nice.
cool. It's like,
so
it's like
nice.
a
And I
display case.
yeah, and I assure you, the dash does the same thing, flows right into the
Yep.
cowl and into the hood, and it's just
Yep.
it's solid,
Gorgeous.
it's sexy. I like
What
it.
about while we're on the topic, what about like undies and everything like that? Let's keep it on the cruiser.
I would do chrome. I would do chrome arms.
Chrome touch or like chrome out, or like where
I
does it
would
begin
do-
and end for you for a
so-
cruiser? Keep that in mind.
So if you're painting the car already and you have the capability, I would paint the undercarriage. I would do chrome arms, uppers, lowers, chrome steering components if you can. Just chrome out
Cylinders,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah. Chrome axle. I would make it nice. Either powder coat the frame or paint the frame. I'd try to make it as nice as I can.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. I would be either accents or just full chrome undies. The frame for me, a cruiser, if it's already fully exposed,
Right.
I'd shoot.
Yeah.
I'd have it dusted, or we'd blast it ourselves, and then I'd have it shot. But I would be just as content with a chassis black.
Right.
That's a color
Yeah.
as well. Just a chassis black.
The town car, for example, right? It's the daily, it's the cruiser, it's whatever. I'm not going to go out of my way when I paint it to paint underneath of it or paint the frame. It's just going to be what it's going to be.
Whatever we cut into fresh metal, we hit with a Rust-Oleum or something that just goes back to a nice clean black.
Yeah, but
Now,
eventually some chrome arms, or whatever. That's fine if
What
I
I
ever
would
get
do,
it.
what I would do though, I mean, paint or no paint, what I would like to do on the Cadillac, is on the arches, in the rear and in the front. After it's reinforced, of course, I'd like to do some inlay, some inserts where I can, cut out patterns, whatnot, make them match, make them flow the exact, shape, and pretty much like spoon right to the frame, and then have those either painted and but dressed up, with some lines or whatnot, or plated. Have them engraved or plated and stuff like that, and then have them where they can be removed. Some nice stainless or chrome socket cap or button head style fasteners that can be. You know what I'm saying? So when you raise it up, you see them arches in the front and in the rear. And it screams at you.
Yeah.
Then that bounce off like a chrome. If I have a chrome axle and stuff like that. Gold.
Because the mini truck you had that we built, we painted that frame up real nice. The mini truck.
The Lowrider
The mini truck.
on 13s.
The mini truck.
Is that in the box? That's a box, right? That's a box. On
It was
13s.
100% a lowrider truck.
Let me see.
Truck.
Wait.
And it was mini.
Right,
Mini-
lowrider
mini
truck.
tr- mini truck.
Just like your
We're
Caprice.
not.
Your Caprice is a lowrider car. I had a lowrider truck.
You had a mini truck.
Right, it's a miniature truck compared to a full size
Right.
lowrider.
A mini truck.
Mini
Truck.
lowrider truck.
Mini truck. Anywho.
We're not doing this episode again.
We're not.
will.
We're not.
We will.
Anyway.
Because there's less
Anyway.
people here to save you.
That was a cruiser. And we painted that frame.
Yeah.
And it looked nice.
Right. And that was, but we had everything exposed.
Right.
And it was like, fuck it, just do a nice black. And then you found a black with like, what was in it?
Why don't we put a picture of his truck up? Have the people vote. Lowrider or mini
We're
truck?
going to have to put a couple pictures up because they're going to have to
Yeah.
see 3 fat boy pumps, 6 batteries, 13-inch wires.
That doesn't change the fact that it was a mini truck.
No, mini trucking is a category, like lowrider.
Right. Yeah, it's
When you say mini
it's
truck,
a category.
the Isuzu that have that's a mini
See
truck.
Trent's truck out there? That's a big truck. That's a full-size truck.
I understand.
I
That's a
had-
big bitch.
I have a miniature truck compared to his. I have a mini truck. What style build did I make? I made a lowrider truck.
See all this. See, there you go with the style. You was hating on me for saying lowrider style, but now you're
You
saying
have a lowrider style Caprice.
I have a lowrider in the making.
We're not doing this again.
No, you have a
I'm
lowrider
trying.
style.
I'm trying not to, but he's.
No, you have a lowrider style car. Just like somebody puts 26s on a box. I have a donk style box. Period.
It's a mini truck.
Right. It's a mini truck. That's a lowrider.
It's a mini truck.
No, it's not mini trucking.
It's not.
It's a mini truck.
No,
It's a mini.
it's
truck.
not sitting on 18s
It doesn't need to be. It's a mini truck.
with a body drop.
I guess we are doing this episode again.
I guess so. Full send, baby. Mini truck.
Fuck it. Let's just do a podcast where we're in the ring. How about that?
We're not doing this episode again. Anyway, we painted that frame. It looked nice. We'll put some pictures
Of my lowrider up.
of your mini truck. Never liked you. What say you, Trent? What would you do?
On your lowrider style Impala.
64 Impala.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to build that thing to be nasty, so it'll be kicking a very high 3, so we got to make the bottom clean, some capacity.
But you're not gonna spray chrome paint on it, are you? No. We've seen that. We've seen that in the scene.
I pointed that out and laughed at it.
Yes.
So
You laughed at it. We had to control ourselves.
It
Dude was posted up.
It'll be legit. I'm probably more of a paint guy. We'll see what we can do though.
Are you painting that frame black, or you want to do a color match?
Color matched. We're doing it. So,
Well, I'd like to be able to start powder coating soon once the shop goes up.
yeah, I don't think we have enough room to powder coat a frame though.
Yeah, it's a big old oven.
It's a big old frame.
So, unless you want to cut it in sections and then reassemble it at the end.
I know a metal guy.
That defeats the whole goddamn purpose.
Listen, powder coating smalls and stuff up to like axle size, fine. But
Yeah.
full frames,
We'll
you
be
send
able
it
to.
off.
The ovens I was looking at.
You send it
can
off.
hang an axle in there.
So,
An axle. Yeah.
Yeah, not a frame.
Gotta
Unless I can get a real big tall one and we can stand one up somehow.
So I gotta figure out about.
I don't think you realize
axles.
just how big those ovens get, and just how much they're going to cost for you to get a frame size capable oven.
Yeah, but then think what we could do. Anything we wanted.
Oh no, I get 100%. I get it, but that's one of those builds where like there's no touch ups. Like this is built, assembled, tested, and then broken down. Because once you powder coat, there's no dusting back over the powder coat. It's either you repowder coat it or that's it. You don't grind anything off to re-weld or refabricate.
We'll be all right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's starting to wear off on you now. Be all right.
Yeah.
First things first. Zuzu.
Yeah.
Zuzu's ready to go.
That's small
baby.
enough. Powder coat the whole fucking truck.
Probably do that. Yeah.
Just drive it in. Fuck it.
I'm excited to paint that truck.
I'm excited to get
Teal,
that.
right?
That truck has not had paint on it since
25 years. That bitch. That truck is excited for paint.
1998. Last time that truck had paint on it.
It ain't had your ass in it since 2000.
It's want to get it back on the road very badly. I drive that bitch up here every night.
Yeah. It's a nice truck. I'm excited to paint it. Make it look nice.
All right. What about this? What engraving? Again, this is I'm staying on brand with the Cruiser. What's too much? What's not enough? Where's the line that you draw? I want to know
Cruiser?
that. Where's that line
So-
that you draw?
I don't know,
Cruiser
man.
or full boat. There's fucking a way to get too much. You know?
What's up?
There's a way to get too much engraving.
Oh, no. Listen, I love how trippy some of it is. Like I saw a couple up in Arizona, all rose gold, all gold, all chrome plated. But I mean, every last piece of metal was engraved. I appreciated how
I don't
cool
like
it looked, but that's too much to me.
Me too.
But
I
I mean,
like
it
it.
was
I
like
like-
it kind of took me back for a minute. Like, wow,
On a
cool, but
on
too
a-
much.
on a full show car, I don't mind all that engraving. I think it looks real nice. It's art. It's a lot of time. On my cars, on a Cruiser,
Yeah.
accents, door handles, switch plates, maybe control arms,
Bumperettes, like on my Cadillac.
maybe
got the
bumperettes, but not full bumpers.
Yep.
Accent mirrors.
Yep.
You know,
Even if you accented like a portion
Something
of
like
the bumper, not the whole bumper.
I don't think there's a way to do just a portion of the bumper unless you just did the
Yeah,
bumperettes.
you do sections and then you have it re-chromed. So you could do like a strip
Yeah.
on. You can do all kinds of shit, man.
Maybe. I
Yes.
wouldn't do that. I would do small accents.
I would love to have a set of wheels one day that had like maybe the dishes,
That's cool.
Ooh,
I don't
just-
mind. I don't mind.
or
you
either
know,
the dishes or
dishes.
just like a 1-inch lip on the end.
I don't think
Break
that's
out.
enough room.
You think what? You need more?
I think you need to do the whole dish.
I've seen both. I've seen a 1-inch section like on the lip or somewhere random on the dish, and then I've seen the whole dish. I gotta be honest with you, I love them both. Love them
Excuse me.
both.
I think it'd have to be the whole dish. For me, it'd have
Yeah.
to be the whole dish.
I'm gonna go no dish. No dish. Lip.
Or you literally
All
have
dish.
no dish on yours. You have standard offset, and then you
Right.
have no engraving.
No engraving.
This
Well,
is starting.
I-
This is starting to seem more like a '64 lowrider style vehicle.
No, I just engraving. I need in a very controlled amount. I can't do a lot of it. It's just not my thing.
What, on your keychain?
I could do that.
Would you do door handles?
No, but I would do the plate behind the door handle.
I was gonna say, so you
Okay.
do the guard.
Would you
The
do?
guard.
Would you do the mirrors? Would you do the base of the mirrors?
Possibly.
Would you do bumperettes?
No. I might.
I don't know if he's learning things from you or getting ready to shop for you right now.
No,
One
no.
of the two is
No,
happening.
we just talking. The I don't know if you have one on yours. The gas door. You got the little chrome exit on it.
Yeah.
I-
One of those.
I would consider that.
Okay. Would you do a switch plate?
Oh, you got to do switch plate. Come on, that's the inside. You got to bring it inside.
Possibly. Depends. I'm kind of like I like unique switch boxes, like the Buick.
Yeah.
So
I have a four switch engraved plate that I was saving for the Caprice. But I
would
might put that
consider.
in the Impala.
I would consider the switch plate. I would.
What about your rear view?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm sure at this point I'm just trying to think of anything like metal that can be.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Maybe like the base of the antennas. Maybe
Just the base, huh?
just the base. Just the base.
just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. Just the tip.
Again, it's. I don't want to say gaudy. I'm good. Like I don't
Yeah.
want. It's not.
I really see
I don't
you
know.
as one of those dudes that's just like chrome plate, not too much, monotone color, maybe twos, maybe like a flip flop, but like I don't. You that's just kind of your thing. Dude. You're not
Yeah.
like where me and him can go. Like we can get pretty wild with our desires with like engraving and gold. You're like, keep me with the standard.
Gold?
We know
Gold, you
with
say?
Gold is a no for you.
It's
I
a
know.
pretty solid no. Again, if it's in moderation.
However, you did kind of turn a kind eye to rose gold.
I do like the rose gold. The rose gold is sexy.
I think once my town car is painted, he's gonna say gold wheels would look good on
God
it.
damn, not bad. All right. I think he ain't gonna admit it to us in person.
I'll admit it. I'll own it if I legit think that.
I believe you would. I believe
I'm
you
a fan of the rose gold.
would.
Like
It's pretty.
a dark green and the rose gold. She
Ooh.
would be fucking sexy.
Yeah,
Why don't you
I
do that?
I don't think rose
Why don't you do a
gold.
dark green with rose?
I got my plans.
All right.
I got 1 or 2 paint jobs already picked out in my head for the Impala. But no.
I don't have a fucking clue what I'm doing because I don't have the money, so I don't bother thinking about it right now. That's literally how I roll. It's like, oh my god, I get the money for it. It's like, shit. All right, what am I gonna do now? And I'll start thinking about it. Like when it comes time to do the top, that's when
That's
I'll make
gonna
the
be
final
easy.
decision.
That's gonna be easy though, because we're gonna paint it.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I guess I am starting to lean more towards like canvas top. I am leaning more towards the canvas top, but also leaning towards
What are you gonna do with your Merc?
like caramel. Oof. Honestly, no plans as far as
Well, make some right now.
paint and stuff like that. But as far as what am I building for a car, it's going to be
It's a 55 Merc.
55 Merc. It's going to be no,
Just
obviously,
It's a sled.
but I'm saying for a 55 Merc, I'm going to go like that traditional bomb. I want to do. I
You
haven't
have
even decided.
visors.
I don't know if I've
swamp
decided
cans.
if I'm going to. I'm probably going to do 15s on it. It's a big boat, dude. I gotta
Can you
have.
do like smooth cap steelies?
I want 14s or 15s on it. If it can fit 14s, I'll consider it. I don't know if I want to do standard offset or reverse.
Do wires or
I would like to do like a 72.
not
Go
Kragers
Go
or
reverse. Do a
Supremes
reverse.
or anything like that?
Do a reverse.
I wanted my heart is kind of like 72 cross lace.
Yes,
Tentatively. Now that doesn't mean it can't change.
I approve.
I
But
can't do that.
I want to do.
You can't
like
do what crosswise?
72. 100 or nothing.
Oh,
And some people are like that.
Is-
Some people are like that.
no,
72
I
looks
disagree.
it's
You saw
missing like a hillbilly missing teephuses.
Oh my
If
god!
I can see through it,
Until you had them triple cross lace.
those things were pretty
Triples
badass.
are bad.
Ah, damn.
So I like 72. I like when like Dayton did the 80
Yeah, they did the
88s or whatever,
88,
and
yeah,
they're-
they did
they're-
88.
I'd have to see those.
straight. They're straight
I
lace,
might-
Straight lace 88.
fatter. They're
Might get
nice.
onto that.
Straight lace 88.
They're
dude.
nice.
But I think the spokes are a little fatter too.
They're nice.
Correct
I
me if I'm
like.
wrong, but so as far as plans for the Merc, it's a 55 Merc Monterey, 4-door. I want to go bomb style with it, real traditional.
Any engraving on it?
Yeah, I don't say no to that, but I don't have any necessarily like plans. I would like to get that traditional bomb look to it. Like I'd like to do look up all the accessories I could have got back in 55, put it on it. I don't want to necessarily add things to it that didn't come as an option. Like if it didn't offer a swamp can, I don't want to put it on it, kind of thing.
They didn't offer hydraulic suspension.
Well, you know what I'm saying. I'm talking about from the factory.
He's right, you know.
So if I offer a visor, I'd like to do a visor.
The factory didn't offer hydraulics either, dude.
That's kind of where my head's at with it. But no, it's going to be lay and play. Probably honestly that'll probably be my first 2-pump car. I'll do 2 pumps, 4 or 5 batteries.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, 2-pump setups underrated. You can still have fun with a 2-pump setup.
They are.
That's what they were.
The only thing you're
That's what lowriders were designed with. You go up and down.
Yeah.
Nothing more.
the
Nothing
only
else.
thing you're missing out with a 2-pump setup is standing
three.
3-wheel.
Yeah.
And I've seen some creative ways where people do.
I'm not too,
stand
and that's the
threes
thing.
with
I'm
2-pumps.
not even really worried about doing a 3 at all.
Not on a
Mercury.
bomb. Not
No,
on a
no,
bomb.
no, no,
So
no.
for that, and I've seen them.
Sacrilegious.
I've seen them like high. They lay on the floor and do a high lockout. And 3, I saw a Fleet Line do that.
That's why
48 Fleet Line.
I'm still tempted to just put 2 pumps in the town car, because I'm never going to really stand in 3. Because it's a daily driver. It's a cruiser. I'm gonna bend corners.
But that's kind of where, for me, kind of like the Cadillac is, how the Merc is. It's going to be the name of the game on that is going to be floor. I want to put it as low as possible within still at least a ½ inch to an inch off the ground where I can still creep it off a road. Excuse me, God forbid I had to. But that's the name of the game. Same thing with the Merc. I want to get it really low and have whatever lift I can get. If I can fit 10-inch cylinders in the rear, I'll do it. If I don't like the suspension in the rear, then I'll redesign it. I'll redesign the radius arms and everything like that, the links, and I'll make it where it can take all 10 inches of travel and stuff and not have to limit them. 8 inches in the front, it's pretty standard stuff.
Yeah.
But that's, I want to go like, not too crazy fast bomb on the Merc. Paint, don't know. Interior, don't know. Like engraving and plating. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that'll be the one that I start spending that kind of money on and do gold shit.
Well, we're going over to Daytona in a couple weeks. What do you need us to look for that bitch?
Well, behind you, I got skirts up there on this, so I don't need skirts. I got those.
You can put patterns on just the skirts.
I may. I may.
What about this? What about lifted trucks? What would you do under those? What would you do paint wise on those?
Color match.
Color match everything.
Yeah.
Dude, some of these trucks out there, they are so done up. They're jacked up to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Link setups, ladder bar setups, full frames. I get behind all that except for when I start seeing 24s and 26s with a aggressive low profile tire. It can't even crawl over a curb without scuffing.
Where are you going with that thing?
Right.
You can't.
It's a mall crawler.
You're gonna scrape a $4,000 wheel.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
Like,
For me, I would do all those things, and then the wheels, I would put like 16s, 18s, maybe 18s, and like 12 inches of tire or more. Like 30, what is it?
I got 20s with 35s on it right now. So you know what? Debbie's got a 24 with a 37 or 37.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
just
just
a big fucking rim.
I don't know if that's an age thing. I just grew up with seeing that, like 15, 16-inch rims, and then the tire is like twice the thickness.
Yeah.
Twice the thickness.
What's the width on Debbie's? 10?
Her tires?
Yeah.
13 and a half.
For the truck?
Yeah. They're 37 by 13 and a half.
Oh, so they don't stay out that far.
Not a ton. The offset on the wheel isn't crazy.
They could do that. They got these guys
offset
out
on
here.
the wheel, I think on hers is probably tops -40, but it's probably like -38 or something.
Because I got taken out here by one of those jackasses with those
and
rims
this
that stick
truck
out.
it looks like a giant RC truck.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, man.
Like I don't understand the whole look of putting. And I roll deep dish wheels, 7-inch, reverse, offset. But these guys got them like 2 feet out. It looks like an RC truck.
Yeah.
It looks silly.
Yeah, that's silly.
And that's
I don't like the color match stuff so much. I like the accents. Like Debbie Struck's black, and I would like to powder coat all of her suspension components like a purple, because she likes purple.
That when I said color match, that's what I meant to say. Like everything under there is one,
right?
But opposite, not the.
I get behind that. The proper lighting under there.
Yeah.
Two-tone, from from the color of the vehicle to the undercarriage, like painted or powder coated. But I got to stop at the wheels. It's got to be, if it's a lifted truck, I got to have like at least a foot or more of sidewall.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I disagree there.
So I don't have enough tire for you.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
You
See,
got
hold on, I just
more
gotta stand
sidewall
up. I
than
gotta
that.
stand
Debbie's
up.
got.
Yeah.
It looks good. That doesn't look bad. My point is this: if I have a lifted truck,
Picture Debbie's truck.
if I have it lifted up, I want huge tires.
If I were to
Because
go,
it's a lifted truck. I don't know. Maybe that's from when I was a kid. You
I
just
got a
like
picture of
monster
it when we
trucks.
put the lights on it. If you don't
Big
have one.
ass tires on them.
I might have
We'll do a picture side by side of our trucks. So
I don't dislike y'all's. I'm just saying, for me personally, I'd want more.
I do
Yours
too.
doesn't fall into a silly category with me. Your
here-
shit can actually get over something.
Here's the thing. I like that truck is not a show truck. It's nothing. That's my daily cruiser. That's what I tow with.
Tow pig, yeah.
It's got a job. It's lifted. It's got the rims. It's got the tires. It's got the LED headlights. It's got the LED underglow.
The confused owner.
It's got a stereo in it. But that's it. Like, I'm not dumping a shit ton more money into that truck because I have 3 other vehicles that need a shit ton more
No, I
money
got it.
dumped in them. So.
That right there, that looks. I'll give you your answer. It look all right. I don't hate it because they get way thinner than that. But to me, that's still not enough. Like, I got to have enough tire where I can blast a hard corner over a curb at 50 and not even worried about shit. Did I just curb my wheel or did I just bend my rim? No, I want to be able to just.
He hasn't ridden in our trucks yet. There's straight axle on the front. They ride like shit. If I hit a speed bump, bro, it'll break your back.
Doctor said I need to back you out of me.
Like, when I first got this truck, right, it was all
I
lifted.
can't have any wheels and tires where I worry about rolling over fucking anything.
I can roll over anything,
If I roll
but it's
over
going to
me,
break your
I
back
don't-
when we hit it. So
That's- yeah,
I saw this truck rolling down the street the other day. There's a company that builds these things out of, well, pretty much anything. Mainly like I saw F-250s and stuff. I can't remember what they call them.
It comes out of Texas.
was that the one you sent me the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that shit. It's like,
They do these big old wide bodies, these big old tires. That's what you're talking about, right?
That or more. Like, I think maybe less wheel. Like, seriously, those are 18s or 20s. Those are 20s right there.
It's 22.
I would do, like, dude, when we were growing up,
They come.
hillbilly down the street, traditional, like, lifted truck, 15 or 16-inch wheels with huge ass tires.
Yeah.
That's what I like. But that's the age, I think, speaking of me. I don't know.
They call it a Mega Rex.
I've seen it. It looks horrendous. Horrendorex. That's a Horrendorex is what the fuck that shit is. It looks silly, dude.
I'm not a fan.
It looks like somebody grabbed it and went,
It's
and
a
just-
Baja truck. Where the
Yeah.
fuck you going Baja in Florida?
Right. Especially with a straight axle.
You know,
Have you
Baja
drove-
into
have
the
you-
fucking swamp?
Have you drove in Floridian traffic with all these senior citizens?
Yeah.
You have to Baja.
That's why my shit's high.
Yeah.
Yeah, bump off my tire, but then go hit my truck.
That's why I want more tires. Let them just fuck. What was that? Civic.
No, like I said, you got to ride with us one day.
Yeah.
Those straight axles, they are brutal.
I don't negate
Brutal.
that. My point is, for me personally, I'm just talking purely on tires and wheels. Always wanted like a 15 or 16-inch wheel, wide wheel, so I could put a massive fucking tire on that thing and just a ton of sidewall. But again, that's when I was a kid growing up. You like that shit, Now it turned into the opposite of that. Huge still, but all wheel, less tire. And now this offset that makes it look like a fucking RC truck that apparently takes out trailers at 50 miles an hour.
That kid does not know how close he was to losing his life that night.
Mm.
And
He lost his rim. We found the 4 pieces
It
of it.
exploded.
Yeah.
But we had just loaded up the Impala for what car show were we going to that night?
That was us going to. Was that going to Ocala? Not Ocala, but was that Dreams Come True?
It might have been.
That was us going out to Dreams Come True. Destroyed the trailer. We had to drag it back in, and luckily our neighbor, so nice, had drove by, saw the cops there, thought we got robbed, thought he got robbed because his business is on the lot. Found out what happened. Interesting side story. Found out what happened. Said, "Shit, take my trailer." The thing was so new. He said, "Shit, I got to go inside and get the plate." He hadn't even put the plate on his own trailer yet. He hadn't even used it. He said, "Just use it. Bring it back when you're done." It was kind of like one of those meant to be things. And anyways,
That's
we made
cool.
the show, but. Yeah, one of those silly ass trucks. Kid was texting or some shit like that, and it wheel sticks out, 2 foot.
Yeah.
He crossed the line and hit the fender on the trailer.
Ate the fender on the trailer.
Tore the fucking one of the axles off.
Jeez.
And it was my buddy's trailer, Frank's trailer. And then our insurance was a pain in the fucking dick, bro.
Yeah, they ducked you.
We both have the same insurance, right? And I was always under the assumption that if you have a trailer hooked up to your truck insurance covers it, right? Apparently that's not the case in Florida. You got to have insurance on the trailer itself.
Yeah.
So I called initially and I was like, hey, we got in an accident, blah, blah, blah. They're like, all right, it was on your truck? I'm like, yep. And my car was on the trailer. Whose trailer was it? It was my buddy Frank's. All right, well, we need to talk to Frank. Frank had the same insurance company that I had, and they were fucking arguing over which one of us was going to pay for it. I'm like, it doesn't matter. It's coming out of your pocket. Whether I pay for it or it's on his, whoever's policy you put this on.
At the end of that is
it's
it all
coming
got
out of your pocket.
lost in the sauce, right? Like you guys just gave up.
We gave up on it.
Yeah, because it was just
Bought a new
back and
trailer.
forth for like months.
Yep,
Yeah.
bought a new trailer.
And how about his? He got his repaired or?
No, the fucker's gone. Well, we ended up fixing it out of pocket, and then he let another dude from his work take it. Literally, the week he got it back, guy takes it to Miami to pick up a car, fucking gets blasted and destroys the trailer.
Jeez.
So that
Poor
dude,
guy is not meant to
So
have
he
a
bought the
trailer.
trailer. Or Frank gave it to him.
Frank let him borrow it,
Okay.
right? And then that dude just bought him a brand new trailer. So Frank's got a brand new trailer now.
So it took 2 people getting his shit hit,
Yep.
and then someone just bought him a new trailer.
Yep, he's like, Tracy's like, fuck it, here you go. Here's $5,000. Go buy yourself a trailer, bro.
Wow. That's crazy.
I was actually looking. I think you were with me the other day.
Yeah.
Looking at a couple deck overs. Yeah, I might end up selling mine.
Quick question. Back to the original point on this podcast episode. What about flake? Yay or nay?
I love flake.
Like light accents, heavy, like some of these dudes do. Like
Oh,
shit looking
there's
like a
only-
bass boat.
There's only one way to do flake. Heavy.
Like a bass boat. Yeah.
Full coverage.
I'm okay with flake in the lines.
In moderation.
Like moderation.
Oh no. See,
Even if it was heavy, it would have to be like in the
No.
patterns. For me, heavy in
right.
the patterns.
If you're gonna pattern out a whole car or a whole roof or a whole
Yeah.
hood or a whole trunk, you got to flake that whole thing. Like all my patterns on my Caprice,
Yeah.
it's all under full coverage of flake.
Okay. I can get
Yeah.
behind that.
I'm more open to flake than I am gold and engraving. I'll say that much.
We know.
Yeah.
We know. Trust us, we
So-
know.
Well, I don't know. The people are interested. So I can. What flake you like? You like the rainbow, chrome? What are you doing?
No, so
I
I
do
like-
not like rainbow flake.
no, like the prismatic stuff.
Nope.
I've used the prismatic stuff once before. It was
Don't hate it. Not a fan
It
though.
was a silver.
I,
so
I don't hate it, but I wouldn't do it.
So I'll say this: I did a silver prismatic flake on a sign that Debbie had, and then I did a purple candy over it, and it actually looked really good. So it's not. I don't hate it. I probably wouldn't use it on one of my cars, but I don't hate it. I think it looks okay with
Speaking
the
of
right color over it.
speaking of flake, we'll have to put a picture up right here of my mailbox that you painted,
Yeah,
dancing in the sunlight. We'll have to block out the numbers there, but
it's got the perp.
yeah, that was like what 10 liberal coats of flake that you put
There's
on
a
that
lot
thing.
there's a lot of flake in
It
there.
don't matter if it's daytime or nighttime. Seemingly, it's worse at night because you come up on it with your headlights,
Listen,
and
it dances.
you can see that shit from Saturn.
Yeah.
It's pretty, but that was it was pretty obnoxious. But that was the whole goal. I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
if I'm gonna do a mailbox with 100 spokes, that's the whole mailbox. It's made out of 100 spoke wires. I want to have it flake the fuck out and then candied. And you had My Old Lady Loves Purple, so you candy purpled and like heavily flaked it.
Yeah.
It sticks out.
I'll try to put pictures of the sign that I did and pictures of your mailbox.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like silver flake because then you can do it the color you want with your candies.
Yeah.
You know, they make these colored flakes and stuff. And I'll say this for anybody that's wanting to learn to paint and wanting to learn to flake stuff out.
Good luck.
If you use a colored flake, make 100% sure that you have enough clear coat over it for when you're sanding it down. If you break through the clear and you sand a colored flake, it will turn silver
Wow.
because you cut it. And then you fuck.
How many lessons you got to learn to become a master at
You learn. Listen,
craft? You've done them.
I've done it. Yes, I've
actively
made
watched
that.
you
I have made that mistake.
spend hours on shit,
Um,
fuck it up, and then
yeah.
scrap it, and then
But
back
the
to the
color,
drawing board.
but the colored flake is cool. If you find a color that you want, especially like Tropical Glitz makes their paints, and then they have they have the flakes, and then they do the color matched paint for that flake. So if you want to accent stuff like that, it's great. Just make sure you got enough clear for your sanding. Otherwise,
You'll need that paint job.
You're gonna have to redo it. But I like flake.
Listen, if I do the Impala, the second option, it's going to have enough flake on the roof. It'll be patterned and flaked on the roof.
Yeah, I think if you pattern it, you have to flake it.
100%. 100%.
You got to give it that dance on the roof.
Yep.
Yeah.
If I go that route, we'll talk about it after this.
Yeah. So I guess at the end of it all, the episode is just it's pretty much situational. It's situation dependent, you know.
For me,
where you're
I like moderation.
Yeah,
and moderation on pretty much
everybody's got
across
their
the board.
preference.
Yeah.
Don't like gold.
I'm gonna have to agree with you on moderation because you can go so far with gold and chrome and engraving and everything. But when it comes to a daily, there's levels all stop. Like some frames you see on some of these builds, they're so done up. They've got leafing on the frame in areas that you will never see it. Like literally on the top of the frame where the body mates to the vehicle, you'll never see it. They'll have gold leafing.
I can't remember if this car.
I can't get behind that.
I can't remember if this car was at the Arizona show. It'll probably be at the Vegas show because I think I saw it there once.
I don't have that drug dealer money.
It's a brown Cadillac, okay, and he did like a variegated leaf. Like it's a gold. I don't know if you know what variegated leaf looks like. But it's gold. It's gold. I'll post pictures. It's gold and it's got a couple colors in it. His whole bumpers are just leafed out.
Oh,
so it looks brown and gold the whole car, but
right.
I believe the wheels are leafed out. The bumpers are leafed out. Anything that you typically chrome or engrave, he leafed out.
That's kind of piquing my interest right there.
And
that sounds really nice.
It's kind of like. I think it's like a love it or hate it thing. Like I liked it a lot. I thought it was different. It looked good. I know you'd hate it. I know you're gonna hate it.
I know.
I'll show you guys
the whole time
pictures.
You're talking. He's like this.
I'll show you guys pictures and I'll post a picture of it because I thought it was cool. I took a lot of cool pictures of it.
No,
but
when I say I hate, I'm not a fan of gold. Gold is great on certain colors. I love it with greens, dark reds.
We're gonna get a reaction video right now.
But again, it's got to be in moderation for me.
You're talking about that 64 that Ice Cube drove pulling up.
I can get down with that.
Hit the switch and my ass drop.
Yeah.
Gold wheels.
It was a good day that car. I can get down with that bitch all day long.
I had that car. That would be a good day every goddamn day. Well, we got a moment.
Yeah, I gotta take
Will's new Dixon flannel. This is the Switch edition.
That's right.
Dixon.
Switch suspension, baby.
Switch suspension. Shout out to Dixon and Switch.
How many flannels you own now, Will?
We don't talk about that.
In Florida, where it's 100 degrees. How many you got?
Don't worry about it.
I'm worried. You're talking.
Sweating right now.
I don't think you need to concern yourself with this.
It's too late. I'm concerned. Moderation, motherfucker. That's my.
Bro, he like Doug Funny. He opened up his motherfucking closet and it's all the same shit. It's just all Dixon.
It's not all Dixon. I mean, it's a lot of
Dixon.
Dixon.
All Dixon and like 2 wire wheel shirts.
That's not it.
I ain't got no wire wheel shirts yet.
I got like 3 wire wheel shirts. Get out of here.
Yeah, I only have one lowrider.
They're all a different style.
Two lowrider shirts. Shit ton of mini truck shirts.
I get a lowrider shirt at every show, so I got a lot of lowrider shirts.
Are you ordering pizza right now?
I'm looking for this car. Listen, I take a lot of pictures, okay? Photographer. I can't remember exactly which show it was at, so I'm having to... But I will find it.
Which buttons are the crickets?
I don't remember.
I'm going to start hitting buttons.
Hit some buttons. Here, let me turn it up for you. I think it's...
Yeah, we got
this one? Oh, no, we don't have crickets. The crickets...
Hit something.
Oh, bad choice.
That's horrendous. Why would you let me do that? Let me try this one.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I'll just post the pictures.
That's probably a good call.
That's a better call.
I want to hit one more.
Go ahead, because it ain't gonna happen. Oh no.
Oh, that was it. That was it.
Ugh.
That was you
That was
looking
the
up.
one.
Did you find it? Hit that button.
Nope. Anyway, here we are an hour in. Thanks for joining us for episode 13 of the Lifted, Lowered, and Confused podcast. Let us know in the comments what you think about paint. What's your style?
Word of the day: moderation.
Moderation.
Moderation
There you
is
go.
key.
I don't know. My word of the day: full send. We'll catch you on the next one.